Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Tada-kun wa Koyo Shinai. So, in the last episode, Tada-kun met a very nice but very weird foreign girl, who is a big fan of the Rainbow Shogun, I believe, and she needed a lot of help. Let's just put it that way. She lost her companion. She didn't know where the place she was staying was at. She yeah, it was a rough situation. A lot of trouble for Tada was caused by her, to say the least. And yeah, just kind of introduced the right characters. They transferred into Tada's school class. No surprises there. And yeah, let's get into it. Three, two, one, play. No characters yet. Oh, there we go. I saw a hand. Yeah, I always gotta have Nato. That's uh. I mean, there's better Japanese food out there, I'm sure. She has a nice sleeping face. Yeah, the yeah, sure. Clearly studied a lot about this. Always make your heart rainbow indeed. uh, yeah, Nato to smell pretty bad. I guess that's a joke there. Yeah, exactly. Yes, the cute transfer students. Gotta look. That would be them, yes. Unless you think there's other foreign. Really? I think you might be overestimating. uh, and then the other girl, of course. And our opening, which I don't think we've got yet. I don't know. I mean, we might have, I don't know. Just the ED left more of an impression on me, if so. Yeah, I do remember that shot, so yeah, we've seen it before. And best cat. And he fails again. Don't be sad. And back into it. Well, she's not wrong. Interesting title, actually. I remember them more by their given name, but of course she is. Of course she is. Should've not coming. The Light Music Club, perhaps? Maybe the Literature Club? The Anime Club? That's such a stupid school rule. I know I've seen other anime with those, but just so stupid to me. Unless the going home club counts, of course. Time to check out the various clubs. I'd recommend the swimming club or volleyball. They're both decent choices. A dance would be alright. That'd be cool. I don't see why there wouldn't be one. Which is a photography club, which you might not have joined. Good goal. I mean, you have 3. That's almost enough. Ah, I see. Playing the long game. Okay, then. I feel like he's the only one excited about any of this. That timing could have been better. Well, he's not wrong. Somebody's here. You didn't make a very good first impression. I mean, I'm on board with you, but not the time. I think they just decided not to join. Yeah, of course. But we need you for our spring goal. uh, he does look like a Sugimoto. Being senpai-san. Dang, those are some nice shots. I don't think Hino would mind that much. Somebody new for her to butt heads with. I mean, she's pretty good. Yeah, explain to her what a Grabura idol is. I would like to see that. Not that I can actually pronounce that word with anything, but I do know what it means. Okay, this is where it's going. Very true. It's something you should try out, definitely. Yeah, like a shogun, exactly. How did you know? Rainbow Grabura idol. uh, yes, exactly. Title drop. Mistakes have been made. She's nice enough. uh, yeah, because they're totally gonna join. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they could do the news themselves, really. That's just your imagination. Of course they were. Who else would take them? Interesting shots. Oh, so she's part of the... I didn't expect that, actually. I see. Bit of a ghost member. I have no other friends. uh... No, they get along well. Fighting like that means you get along well. You know, a bit of a lover's quarrel. That's the thing, yeah. I'm sure that's what it's called too. I want one. Give me 12 copies. So yeah, I think she's on board the photo photography club. 2018 Super Body Hina. You know, like a trial period. Such a stupid name. I don't think she's like excited. You can't say no to that. Be honest. Oh, here we go. We're gonna be here a while. You really don't need to know the history. Just how to operate one. I mean, I've heard of white balancing before, but most of this is kind of gibberish to me. Keep in mind, this is the girl that didn't understand that her camera was low on battery. By the way, is it just me, or does Alexandra look a lot like Maki from Love Live? Or at least a little bit. Kitty. Apparently, he actually is popular. I'm surprised. Uh, little do they know he paid all those women. Come here, boy. Here he comes. Okay. And here I was expected a literal dog. uh, uh, yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing. Wow, dude. Huh. Wow. Interesting game. Hmm. uh, come over here. So, yeah. uh, of course. And he was never heard of again. So it works out. And start. 3:30, 15:30. Who cares about consistency? Wow, dude. Try to creep her out again. There she is. And yeah, his dog nickname is well earned. Nope. Dodged. Oh my god. What? She part ninja? Apparently. Can't even tell that's human. Yes, exactly like a kunoichi. Makes sense. Oh, it's a trap. And you fell for it. It was obvious it was a trap, dude. You, dude. Well, he just cost us a lot. Well, their team. I know I act like I'm on one team. And there you go. Oh, you can't cover your face. Those two probably wanted some privacy, but that's not the best place for it. Jump! And let go. Oh. Probably do some more cardio. There she is. Oh, dang. As expected of our Kunoichi. I think I want to learn more about Alexandra. uh, dark in here, they'll never find us. Good chance for an upskirt chance, but here's no escape now. uh, and did they? Think you're? I don't believe you. Well, it's not really fair. He has a conflict of interest. I I don't even. I can't even think anything to say to that. But yeah, definitely a conflict of interest on her part. Oh my. Water out of nowhere. There's a little bit of water, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, he. Good man. Yeah, I'm sure they want pictures of that. Movie mode. Oh, jeez. She got a good picture. And they're gone. You shouldn't do that. That was a good picture, to be fair. It happens. Not the nudes I was hoping for. So I can take nudes of my own. And I assume you'll join as well as she is. Nope, you're already in. This is obviously where it was going. Of course. Yes, you're part of it. Whether you want to be or not. But you clearly want to be. You're just tsundere about it. Yui! Have you been, Yui? And he brought the usual girls. Apparently she likes him. He, he does not. Because he's a dog, and cats don't like dogs. Big cat. Well, no, you're a dog. I like to imagine he's talking to Yui there. A little confused when it has the lyrics right next to the actual dialogue subs. Really. I'll probably continue to call Alexandra just because it's easier for me. It sounds better to me. Variety of cups. And the picture was pinned up. Nice. Yeah, and the other one. So that was the second episode of Tada-kun wa Koi o Shinai. Don't know why I said it so slowly. But yeah, this episode, we learned a few things. For one thing, we learned this school mandates going to a club, which always sucks. You learn that Tada is in the photography club, which definitely makes sense. I probably should have seen that coming. And along with some other people like Ijuin, some other people like Sugimoto, also Yamashita, the first year dog guy. I'll get the names down eventually. But yeah, pretty much we had a case of Teresa and Alexandra ended up joining that club, which makes sense because that's, yet another place for them to interact with Tada and all that. In addition to being in the same class and being neighbors, of course, can't have too much time with the protagonists, I suppose. But yeah, they pretty much just played a little game where they ran around trying to take pictures of each other, and much fun was had. Of course, you had Alexandra and Teresa on different sides, so that kind of introduced its own problems, like pretending to have to tie her shoes to give her an opening to run away, and all that. Little things like that. But yeah, in the end, they had enough fun to the point where Teresa decided to join, and since she's joining, of course, Alexander's going to join as well. There was no question about that once Teresa decided to join. But yeah, also Sugimoto, he seems to be a big fan of Hina, the Gravure idol. I cannot pronounce that word. I can't. But yeah, that's his thing, and they actually use that against him in the match to kind of to put him into a trap very successfully, I might say. And yeah, I think it was Team B in the end that won. It was a pretty nice picture. It even got pinned up next to the other picture. Teresa with her fans. So obviously, a special picture. I would say it's one of those things you're probably gonna look back on fondly. As the first, their first experience with the club, really. We also found out that Alexandra is a ninja, which I think that's one of the coolest things we learned this episode. Just seeing her going really fast, doing those very quick shots, and just jumping around like crazy, jumping down to windows from a higher floor to the lower floor. Just yeah, that's really cool. Definitely in a position where she could protect Teresa if she was ever attacked by samurai or whatever. And that was funny too when she asked if there was a samurai club. Which, I mean, it's not impossible for there to be a samurai club. There's all sorts of variety of clubs. And I could see somebody that was a real big samurai enthusiast maybe starting one. They probably wouldn't have, like, actual sword battles or anything with each other, but probably just, researching the history of samurai and maybe a little bit of role-playing, I don't know. I could see it being a thing. There's definitely weirder clubs out there, I'm sure. I mean, she could always join the kendo club. That might be a thing. That could get her sort of close, I guess. But no, in the end, she joined the photography club, and yeah, I'm sure they'll have lots of fun adventures together. Maybe they will, take some nudes eventually. Once they're higher level, of course. But yeah. Oh, and also, Yamashita, the dog, he did not get along very well with Nyanko Big, the cat, to say the least, and that makes sense. Cats generally don't like dogs, at least in fiction. In real life, in real life, most of the cats and dogs I see get along fairly well, so it's just one of those things that cartoons lied to me about when I was a kid. But yeah, it's just a thing of fiction. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.